Hello everyone. Hi. Anna Walker here from StabThingsIntoExistence.com. Welcome to the makeshift studio table here in the basement of my mother's home. And what, you might ask, am I doing with all of these poker chips? No, they're not poker chips. These are cleaned and hammered down Nespresso pods. Coffee pods for an espresso machine. And I got the idea for this project from a couple of artists, but the first one was Aniko Boros, who was teaching a felted pebble jewelry class at Felt Camp 2021. And I have since taken that technique that I learned and started playing around with these Nespresso pods because of seeing another artist, I think Jody Picoult, but I'm not sure about Judith Picoult, maybe. I'm gonna have to look that up and get back with you. Anyway, she used these Nespresso pods as inclusions in some of her felted wall art. And so I thought, I wonder if I could combine the idea from one artist with the technique from another artist and play around with it. And some of you saw my necklace that I created earlier this year. I don't have it with me, but I use Nespresso pods as the jewels for the necklace, and I will be utilizing these as centers to some flowers that I'm planning to create as more jewelry items as the time gets closer to the Creative Hand Show, and all kinds of fun stuff. So I have been hard at work here in the makeshift studio working on these all afternoon today, but I found a problem. Now, Aniko used a piece of very, very thin foam, thinner than this, for her inclusion, because what you do is you lay down your fiber, you put down something over the top of your Nespresso pod, and then you wrap the fiber around the entire package, felt your piece up, and then you cut a tiny hole here in the covering. You remove this piece, and then you start playing with the entrance of your jewel here to open up that casing around it to let that jewel of whether it's a pebble or whether it's an espresso pod show through. But I didn't have my really thin foam that I usually use for this. So at first I tried little circles of bubble wrap. Well, they just got shoved over to one side of my little jewels and didn't work out very well. Then I thought, okay, I've got some netting here. I know that the fibers will grab hold of the netting, but for as little as I'm actually working with this inside, maybe it'll be okay. Well, as you can see from all of this fiber that hung on to the netting, and from this one that's got a really narrow edge here, and this one that's got a really narrow edge, the netting didn't work very well. But hey, I got a package yesterday from Amazon that had my handy dandy little light here, and it was packed in a piece of a cut out foam. And the cutout parts where the lamp actually were pretty thin. So I managed to pull all of the thinnest pieces off, and I was able to cut some circles in this thinner foam, and this is what I'm going to use from this point forward because I know that it will work beautifully. Now, the biggest trick to this project is remembering which side has the foam on it. But when you're using the foam, you can kind of feel the difference even underneath the wool, which side has the foam on it and which side is just the back of the Nespresso pod. that being said, I always make sure that I mark what side I'm putting the face down so that I remember which side is face down, so that I know that, hey, that's the side you want to poke the hole in. Now, I will tell you that 2 of these pods got opened on the wrong side. I opened them on the back. But because you pull those out before the felt is completely felted, can you tell which 2 were the ones that I pulled out, tried to open up on the wrong side? Well, neither can I. So that is one little saving grace of this little project. So it's just what I've been working on. I've got to start putting together pieces to have in the Creative Hand Show the weekend before Thanksgiving in November. And I've got to send in my application here tomorrow, hopefully. And I just wanted to show you what I was working on here. From the sounds of my dog, tomorrow, when I go live, you might just get a box opening video, because R.H. Lindsay Wool had a sale and had a couple of ideas. They did some great marketing. They had a couple of ideas that I combined to get some additional wool supplies, because I did come literally bare bones. Now, that being said, I'm going to turn this up, see if I can turn it up. That's the only problem about all of this, is I am not in my regular space. Well, there you go. At least you can see part of my face. So I brought all of my new kits and new products, and I realized today that some of them are not up on the website yet. Rest assured, I'll be contacting my virtual assistant, Bree, and we'll get all of those on the website so that you can take a look at everything. But I do have all of the new kits, and we're relaunching the Felt It kits that have the mandala kit, and it's got the slap bracelet kit, and it's got the succulents kit, and it's got the ornaments kit, and it's got the cookie cutter garlands kit. And those items are $47 and includes the full kit and access to a video tutorial that you can access for an entire year. So once you've done the project one time, there's nothing that's going to stop you from getting more wool supplies and doing the projects over and over and over again. So those will be coming up here real soon. And I'm going to send out some teaser videos for the new products so that you can kind of get an idea of what's included in all of those. Plus, I've got all of the bats that I've been creating for the past couple of months. So I've got plenty of materials to get you started felting, and I hope that you will go over and visit stabthingsintoexistence.com. If you haven't left your email, I'd appreciate you leaving your email, and that way you'll know when all those kits go live. And there is more and more coming as the year progresses. I'm working in between appointments for Mom, and that's what's going on in my little corner of Iowa in the basement. So I will talk to you all again tomorrow, 6 o'clock, normal time. And like I said, I think you'll have a box opening, so it'll be fun. I hope you all have a great evening, and we'll talk soon. Bye.